And the North St. Paul Park and Rec Park Fund is sponsoring this. Thank you very much. And we've got Howie's Ice Cream over there. Howie, you there? Howie's not there. Howie parked his truck. Okay. We have a couple donation sites on either side. If you really like this all go back into the park fund for future concerts in the park next year. We've got one coming up in August 27th, the music of the Minnesota Blues. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Shenanigans.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Microphone efficiency analysis. One, two, three. It worked before. There we go. Thank you for that. Little technical issues there. Really got that all cleared up. What a beautiful evening. We're so thrilled to be here at Casey Park. We're called Shenanigans. The mischief. What? One, two, three. Anyway, we're called Shenanigans, and our leader is Mr. Steve Hegman. If you like what you hear, come up and get a card from us, and we'd be happy to tell you about our upcoming performances. Thank you.
Thank you. That, of course, was the Dennis Murphy's polka, followed by the John Ryan's polka. Those are Irish polkas, and they're great to play these for you. This next song is a song called The Snowy Path. It's a slip jig, and it will be followed by the Fox Hunter slip jig. And we have a dance floor down here, so if you'd like to dance, it's only $1 a dance. Come on down.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Those were two slip jigs. 9/8, the tempo.
Not to be confused with the slip disc, which will come later.
We tried to dance to him.
Brandish misfortune. brandish misfortune, and merrily we kiss a Quaker.
Thank you for the sitting ovation. We really appreciate that out there. Thank you. Here's one we wrote. Makes you think about having a cup of coffee when you listen to that one.
Or ice cream right around the side.
Right. Yeah, please visit the ice cream person over here. It's the best deal in town, and it's the only deal in the park. So, really, help them out. you very much. You guys look great out there. A lot better than we do, tell you.
They smell nice too.
All right, we're going to do Untitled Highlanders. Scottish tune. The Scottish are a very warlike people at times. This one reflects when the Scottish Highlanders are coming down the mountain at you, watch out.
And they came down with bones, and so we're going to feature Brian on the bones. What kind of bones are those, Brian? Are they buffalo bones? Irish buffalo bones. Nice clapping. You guys are great. We wonder what happened to that. Okay.
That's called the Untitled Highlanders, Scottish tune. Written about 1613. Been passed down through the generations, through the eons, father to son, nephew to niece, and so forth.
Nepotism.
And we got another tune. We got lots more tunes coming up.
A lot of people have asked, what is this instrument up there on stage that maybe they haven't seen before, and we get this all the time.
It's called a guitar.
It's called a melodeon.
Mandolin.
Mandolin, excuse me. It's a multi-string instrument. But this instrument here is called a melodica. It's an instrument I invented based on the melodica. And it's a wood instrument. It's a free reed instrument. There's a reed for each note. And it's interesting because if you play notes on this, nothing will happen. And if you blow into this mouthpiece, again, nothing will happen. But if you blow into the mouthpiece and play the keyboard at the same time, you get Irish chords.
You get a beautiful sound.
This next song is a song called The Red-Haired Boy. How many red-haired people do we have out there? All right, we have 0. That's great. All right, we won't offend anyone. We're going to play this song for you. Yeah. Da, 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 da. That was The Red-Haired Boy, followed by drowsy Maggie Reel, of course. I don't know if we have any hunters out there, but this next song is called The Fox Hunter's Slip Jig.
This is a great tune. Fox Hunters. It's in 9/8.
The key D2.
1, 2, 3. almost hear those hounds out there in the fox hunting world over in Great Britain. Perhaps some of you have been to a traditional Irish session. You know, here in St. Paul they have quite a few. There's a real good one every Sunday night at 6 p.m. at Keegan's Pub. That's at East Hennepin and University, Minneapolis, so you might want to check that out this coming Sunday at 6 p.m. at Keegan's. Real Irish music live. Have a pint of your favorite beverage.
This next selection is a song by Anita Anderson called The Bus Stop Reel. That's a Bus Stop Reel. Again, the name of the band were Shenanigans, and if you want to look us up or see us online, you can go to our website, which resides at TC Jazz for Twin City, tcjazz.com. And there you'll find photos and music, and soon to be this video that we're recording today.
How about a hand for the recording people out here in the hot sun? Let's give it up. Come on. Thank you for what you do. Community cable people. Thank you.
They're not in the sun, but thanks. Good job. Just kidding. We're going to do a couple polkas for you here. One is called The Britches Full of Stitches, and the other is Johnny Mickey Polka. If you like the polka, we encourage you to come up and dance and support it.
that.
Just like to mention, on stage with me tonight, playing guitar and bones, is Brian Haskell. Brian and I have been playing in Shenanigans for, it's been about 9 years now, so we're having a lot of fun with that. And to my left is a dear friend of mine. I've known him for 40 years. The first album I ever recorded as a teenager, Jim was playing violin on it, and we've been kind of in the trenches as musicians since that time. Jim Plattis on violin and mandolin.
And our fearless leader, let's hear it for Mr. Steve Hagman. Piano, melodica, plays synthesizer, and check out his website, tcjazz.com. And we're going to do a tender ballad here. Tell them about it, Steve.
Well, I'll let you go ahead and announce the title. It's a beautiful ballad.
This is by the great famous blind harp player who lived in the 1600s, Turla O'Carolan, that traveled around in Ireland from town to town and would reside at the rich people's house. He would write songs for them. They would feed him, clothe him, give him money. He would play all the time for them. Turla O'Carolan. His tunes are still being played today. Here's one of them. Fanny Power. Tiny Power. That one sound familiar to anybody? Possibly it. Maybe?
This next group of songs we are going to play will be jigs. The first jig is tripping up the stairs. I don't know who comes up with these titles? The Irish.
Usually you trip down the stairs, isn't that true, Steve? I don't know.
I would know, Jim, but that's what I've read.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. Thank you very much.
We're going to do a couple reels and then we're going to take a short break. There'll be some announcements. And we appreciate all you coming out and supporting live music. It's great.
And then the hot dog eating contest, yes.
Absolutely.
We all waited for that.
Watermelon
We
throw.
wait all winter for that stuff.
Thank you. We're going to take a short break. We're Shenanigans, Jim Flattis, Brian Sullivan, and Steve Hickman. Brian Haskell.
Warning, ruthless invaders are among us, and the future of fishing depends on stopping them dead. Only you can prevent invasive species from spreading before it's too late. Inspect, clean, and drain your boat, motor, and live wells, and properly dispose of invasive species on land, not back in the water. Stop these evil menaces from taking over and threatening our precious outdoor heritage. Inspect, clean, and drain. Do your part to halt the silent invasion.